Welcome to MHKids Online. I'm Jenna, and I'm so excited you're here with us today. At Mercy Hill Kids, we're all about three things: love Jesus, stay safe, and have fun. So who's ready to jump into worship? Stand up. On the count of three, we're all going to say hit it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, hit it.
I'm feeling good, good, good in a crazy way. God's love changed me more than I can say. Can't keep this in, gotta let it out. Gonna tell the whole world that your love is spinning me round and around. Yeah, it's turning me upside down. I can't believe the way you love me more than I can contain. I'm gonna turn around and give it away. I want the world to know just how I feel. They gotta know, your love is real. You love me just the way I am. Gonna tell the whole world that your love is spinning me round and around. Yeah, it's turning me upside down. I can't believe the way you love me more than I can contain. I'm gonna turn around and give it away.
Wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence, you won't let go. In the questions, your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. My lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are my light, my lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore.
Samuel was a judge over Israel. When he was old, Samuel chose his sons, Joel and Abijah, to be judges. There was a problem though. Joel and Abijah were not good judges like their father. Joel and Abijah were unfair and dishonest. The leaders of Israel went to Samuel. "You were a good judge," they said, "but your sons have not followed your example. We don't want them to lead us. We want a king like the nations around us."
Samuel wasn't sure how to respond, so he prayed to God. God said, "Samuel, they are not rejecting you, they are rejecting me as king. Give them what they want, but make sure you warn them what it will be like to have an earthly king." Samuel explained to the Israelites what rights an earthly king would have. A king could make their sons serve in the army, he could make their daughters work for him, or he could take away their fields and servants. Samuel warned that the people would regret asking for a king, but the Israelites didn't care.
"Give us a king," they said. So God told Samuel to give the people what they wanted. Then Samuel told the leaders of Israel to go back to their cities and wait for a king. One day, a man named Saul came to Samuel. Saul was tall and handsome. He was looking for his father's missing donkeys. Samuel invited Saul to have dinner with him. He told Saul that his family would be important to everyone in Israel.
Saul didn't understand. He wasn't from a big family. His tribe, the tribe of Benjamin, was the smallest tribe in Israel. Still, Samuel gave Saul the best spot at his dinner table. The next morning, Samuel poured oil on Saul's head. "You will be king," Samuel said. Samuel gave Saul some instructions and sent him home to wait for the right time to start ruling over the Israelites. The Spirit of God was with Saul.
God intended for a heavenly king to rule over Israel, but the Israelites did not trust God's plan. They wanted a king like the nations around them. God had a better plan, to eventually send his son, Jesus, to be the perfect king forever.
Hi there, I'm Pastor Kevin. It's time for Questions from Kids. Tristan from Valley Falls, Rhode Island asks,
My friend sometimes tries to get me to do things that I know are wrong. What should I do?
That is a good question. You know, some friends don't understand right from wrong, and so they may have us doing things or trying to do things that they don't even know are wrong themselves. Now, some friends do know right from wrong, and they just want us to do the wrong thing. In addition, sometimes our hearts want to do the wrong thing, even though we know that it's the wrong thing. And that's where we find ourselves a little bit in our Bible story today. So what I would encourage you all to do is to first pray. Pray to the Lord that He would give you the courage to always do the right thing. I also want to encourage you to talk to an adult. Seek wise counselors. If the Israelites had always and continually remember to go to the scripture and to seek God's counsel instead of their own counsel, they would have found themselves in less peculiar situations. So always talk to an adult about what are the right and wrong things to do. I also want to remind you to don't do them. Don't do the wrong thing. If you know something is wrong, don't do it, and pray and ask God for the strength and the courage to do the right thing. Jesus was an example of always doing the right thing. So, how can remembering Jesus help you do what is right?
Thanks so much for joining us today. If you thought that was fun, I'd love to invite you to come and experience Mercy Hill Kids in person at one of our campuses. Just go to our website to find a campus closest to you. And parents, check out our Family Resource Center online. We've got lots of resources there to help equip you to be the primary disciple makers in your home. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to us and someone will get back to you. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notifications for more content like this. We'll see you next time.